Positive thinking. One day, a professor walked into the classroom and told the students that they would have a surprise test. The students felt a mix of curiosity and worry as they took their seats and prepared for the test. The professor handed out the test papers and instruct everyone to keep the sheets face down until all the students had received one. Once all the sheets were distributed, the professor asked the students to turn them over. To their surprise, there were no questions on the paper. Instead, each student saw a blank sheet with a single blank dot in the center. The students looked at each other in confusion, trying to understand its meaning. Seeing their reactions, the professor addressed the class. I want I want you to write about what you see on the paper. Even though they were puzzled, the students began writing, trying to make sense of the unusual task. At the end of the exam, the professor gathered all the paper and started reading the answer aloud. One by one, as he read, it became clear that every student had only written about the blank dot on the paper, describing its position and speculating on its meaning. After finishing, the professor turned to the silent classroom and said, I'm not going to grade this test. Instead, I want to give you something to think about. All of you had a white paper in front of you with all small black dot. Yet none of you wrote about the white part of the paper. Everyone focused only on the black dot. He continued, he continued, You see, our lives are just like this sheet of paper. Most of it's filled with white space, opportunities, happiness, and blessing. But we tend to focus only on the black dots, which represent problem and setbacks. We have so much to grateful for nature, the refresh us, friends who support us, jobs that sustain us, and many other blessings. But instead, we often worry about small health issues, financial struggles, relationship problems, or disappointment when things don't go our way. It is important to recognize and appreciate the good things, even if they seem small or ordinary. Whether it's a peaceful walk in the park, a good book, the love shared with a friend, or simply a quiet moment for ourselves, these moments are worth noticing and cherishing. By shifting our focus from the black dots to the white space, we can find more happiness and satisfaction in our daily lives. The professor the professors were stuck a chord with the students. He continued the dark he continued the dark spot in our lives are actually very small compared to everything else instant. We should focus on the bigger, brighter parts of life. Be thankful for the good things and enjoy every moment. Aim to live so fully and joyful that your legacy becomes a beacon of happiness and inspiration for others. If you reflect our lives, we will see they are like a white sheet of paper with a black dot. We all face problems and challenges, but there are also many positive things around us that we often overlook. These problems do need our attention, but they should not overshadow the good things we have. Often we only appreciate our blessings after seeing someone who lacks them. For example, seeing a homeless person remind us to be grateful for our home, and meeting some who is blind makes us appreciate our sight. Our mind naturally focus on problems, but we can train them to see the good as well. Choosing to focus on the positive aspect of our lives can truly change how we see the world. This doesn't not mean ignoring our problem or pretending they don't exist. Rather, it means acknowledging them, but not letting them dominate our thoughts and emotions. A balanced mindset, giving equal or more attention to the positive, can greatly improve our mental and emotional well being. Practicing gratitude boosts happiness. Practicing gratitude boost happiness, reduce stress and strains, resilience, making it easier to negative life's challenges. A positive outlook can lead to a more fulfilling and joyful life. So let's us appreciate the white space in our lives and embrace beauty and blessing that each day brings.